Hello! Hey guys, how's it going? It's Shabir from Velo City and welcome to more Touhou, guys. It is Touhou Wednesday. How you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello there, Krim. Hello, Jeremiah. Hello, Rick. Thank you so much for the request. Thank you guys for all the requests today, man. I appreciate it big time. We are, it's gonna be a good stream today. It's gonna be fun. Jeremiah, hello. Weed, hello. Dash, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hit me. I'm not sure how much help I can be though without context, right? But hit me. I'll do my best. Theodore, hello. Rick, hello. Welcome. Don't know if you saw Space Brain, how's it going? Hit me again just in case I have less if I didn't read the entire context. How is it going, everyone? Hope you all are having a fine Wednesday evening. Hope you guys are ready for some Touhou today, man. It's gonna be fun. I mean, while Krim puts the question in the chat, guys, just a reminder, we are going to be reading some light novel today, man. It's Curiosities of Lotus Asia Part 1, and we're gonna be continuing with chapters 10 through 13, if I'm not mistaken. So excited for that. After that, we get onto the clips, and then we go onto Twitch for the songs. So let me just plug that here as well, if you guys haven't already followed here. There it is. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the VOD channel too, because that is where the Twitch section will go up afterwards. And also, guys, if you're interested, we do have a HoloLive stream afterwards. We are watching Hajime's 3D live, so excited for that. Stick around if you are interested. Okay, Touhou Fest tournament still hasn't been uploaded, but there's a different tournament that happened recently, and I commented in that too. Oh, sure. Okay, thinking about sending one of the top 4 bro. That sounds fun. I mean, I just want to see you commentate, bro. I want to see you on the other end of things. First has me explaining the system of the game. It also has the random Discord call in the middle of it. Only has only character that you know. Second was only 2 games. It was very quick, but it ended in a funny rage quit. Third was the longest one. There was a display mistake on who was playing. Okay, interesting. Okay. You want me to pick between the top 4? Oh boy. I like how the first one gives an explanation of the system. Final set one match that got very laggy, but also has some surprise low tier picks. Right. I do like how you said there's an explanation in the first one. Honestly, man, at this point, you probably have more like context as to what I would and what we would enjoy more, if that makes sense. For me, like, I'm just I'm just consuming, right? But I think you'd know what I would or what we all like should probably watch. Because I can see an argument for all of them. First one has an explanation. Second one is a bit of a quick match. Third one, you know, you can get I mean, it's the longest one. Yeah, exactly. It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, I'm just here to have fun, man. I'm just here to enjoy what you guys send in, bro. Alright. How about the first one? I mean, I'm fine with the first one, man, especially because you're explaining it. If you want me to skip the Discord call, I can as well. Hey, hello. How's it going? Welcome. Touhou 19 should play similar to Touhou 9, right? They're both versatile games. Right. I mean, with Touhou, man, they always introduce like different things in each game, so I don't know. I actually don't even know, man. Even the fighting games that we watched had different stuff, right? To the previous one. Okay. Entirely up to you, man. I'm leaning toward the first one just because, like, I love going stuff in chronological order, and not to mention you explain it too. So maybe anyone else that's interested in it that isn't into the fighting games, might learn a thing or two. So yeah. Maybe shall we go with that then? Shall we go with the first one in that case? Right. But while we set that up, then guys. Let's do it, man. Streamer has spoken. If you guys are happy with that as well, man, like you know me, bro. I'm happy with. I'm just great. I'm just happy to be here, man. Oh man, you know my vibes, bro. Right, guys. Speaking of which, as well, we have a couple of goals on the screen. Well, 3 goals on the screen, including the Plants vs Zombies one. But double spoiler is well on the way to getting completed. So we do have more Touhou gaming coming right up, and we also have the Touhou 6 remake as well. So I will be copping that as soon as that is released. Is it available for pre-order? I'll purchase that whenever it's out, by the way. But yeah, I mean, I'm just looking forward to it. My PlayStation 5's got a permanent home now in the studio as well, so I'm looking forward to playing that, man. Right. Where are we? Where are we? Let's open this up. Ooh, Krim, do we have music as well for this one? Unless it's the same music. Hold on. Let me check. Where are we? Yeah. Same stuff? Yeah, that works. Oh. Thank you very much, Krim. Appreciate it big time. Right. Let's just start from the top then, I guess. I'll open up the first two. Continue where we left off. Lovely. I actually don't know where we left off. Do you guys remember? It might have been the third playlist. So maybe we'll start from there. It might be this one. So maybe we'll go here. All right. Cool. Okay, so guys, for context, we've been reading Curiosities of Lotus Asia. Oh god, I love this track, man. Curiosities of Lotus Asia, and this is part 1. It's been good, man. Seeing it from Vinoski's perspective. Side note, super excited for today's music section part of song. I've been looking for again in year. Dash, always cooking with your finds, man. Thank you very much, Dash. I'm looking forward. Make sure you call it out when we get there, because I'm looking forward to seeing what you got cooking. All right, but yeah, man, it's been fun seeing his POVs, bro, and Marisa and both of their shenanigans, Marisa and Reimu's shenanigans from his perspective is hilarious, bro. Like, they are just as wild as you think. Jackson, welcome. How's it going, man? All right, let's go. Here we go. It was the week of the autumn equinox. Korindo's owner Rinosuke Morichika went to the nameless mound Muenzuka, where the red spider lilies were in full bloom. Though he referred to it as visiting graves, his objective was to look for treasure that had crossed through the border. Amongst those rare items is a strange bone, and Rinosuke... Hold on, I think I might need to... Okay, there we go. You obviously can't hide the bewilderment, the long-awaited return of an original story based on the widely popular Touhou Doujin game series. Alright, red spider lilies of Muenzuka. Can you guys read properly, by the way? There we go, that might be better. Okay. The deep red poison of the red spider lilies blocked the way. These grounds are protected by these strange-looking red spider lilies, beautiful and fleeting as if they were not of this world. I thought that certainly in this place, the inside and outside of the border, and even yet another world, are mingled like an impossible intersection of borders. Items that I've never seen might fall in a mysterious place like this. This is certainly a mountain of treasure. Ooh. Yeah. Bro, he called his own series a Doujin game series. Oh, man. I mean, I guess it is, because there's no publisher. He is the publisher. Why is Steve's playing? Oh, man. Okay. When the autumn equinox comes, I always go... Oh, by the way, speaking tangentially related, have you guys been enjoying Deltarune Chapter 5 as well? We just uploaded a video about that today. Kenzo, if you're watching this, thank you very much for that. And I've been told that Deltarune and Undertale is in our cards, it's in our destiny as well to play at some point, so I'll look forward to that as well. Right, when the autumn equinox comes, I always go out for a grave visiting, but even so, the place I go to is not a normal cemetery. It is a place where the humans with no relatives in Gensokyo, the nameless dead, go to rest. Yes, I go to the mound of the nameless, Muenzuka. Yeah, exactly, right. I am the publisher now, exactly. That's why there is such a place as Muenzuka in Gensokyo. When there are a number of humans as small, it is an effect of the present balance between yokai and humans. There are no more humans that exterminate yokai completely. There are hardly any more yokai that attack humans. There would be a problem if the number of either yokai or humans were to increase, and there would be a problem as well if it decreases. If a corpse is neglected, it will usually end up being eaten by some yokai, and having corpse-eating yokai going around is not sanitary. Disease would spread, which is not good for humans. Plus, humans could become yokai after death. The number of humans decrease and the number of yokai increase, the current state of equilibrium will be ruined. That as of late, not even the remains of the nameless go neglected in Gensokyo. The remains of those who are cremated and put to rest here. Thanks to that, you can say that the dead humans of Gensokyo really leave their bodies behind to become ghosts. And even those dead without relatives are cremated, and the ashes are buried here. As for why I'm in this place, obviously it's for mourning those nameless dead. And most certainly I'm not here to pick out the unworldly rare outside item that came in with the nameless dead. The best part about this is that we're making a former Yu-Gi-Oh player read. Correct. To be fair though, I enjoy reading light novels. It's only excessive reading in games that I don't enjoy. I'm like, bro, just show me. Don't make me read, man. Just show me what to do and I'll do it, bro. But yeah, I enjoy it, bro. Come on, man. I'm a Spice and Wolf fan, bro. I have to like reading. Yes, most of the Nameless Dead were without relatives in Tokyo are people from the outside. This wall between this place and the netherworld is thin, and as a consequence of that, this place is also close to the outside world. People, ghosts, and even mysterious items fall in here. Thanks to the red poison of the red spider lily, this place is unharmed. It is just like... Oh, I know someone who'd like that poison, to be fair. It is just like a treasure mountain. Right from the start, I find nothing but interesting items such as a bottomless ladle and a soul lantern that glows with the light of the ghosts. Are those outside world goods, or maybe they are from the netherworld? Yeah. That's actually pretty interesting. That's crazy, man. Again, I just love how there's so much Touhou that you can get into, man. The games, the manga, the books, the music. Come on. Oh my god, the fan games, man. I'll say it as much as necessary. I didn't come here to pick up items. I came to pray for the name. Yeah. If you repeat it enough, it becomes true. Oh man. Anyone who watches anime stuff has to get. That's a good point. Yeah. I came to pray for the nameless deceased. The outside items I'm frantically picking up are just a reward for praying for the nameless dead. That's the only reason I'm collecting them without hesitation. Alright, sure. However, this merry feeling was crushed by an incomprehensible incident. When counting the number of bones after cremation, somehow the number of bones and the number of bodies before cremation didn't match. Damn. And it wasn't like there was one corpse too many. For some reason, only part of the body was in excess. This is eerie. Well, since there weren't any family members who retrieved the bones in the first place, the fact that there were too many wasn't exactly a problem, but still. Yeah. Were there that many nameless dead, Mr. Renosuke? Without solving this inexplicable puzzle, I went back to my own store, Korindo. However, while its owner, myself, was away, the always selfish shrine maiden and the usually selfish, double trouble today, usually selfish magician had selfishly made themselves at home in my shop. That almost always happens. The nameless deceased were mostly all human from outside. But as you know, Reimu, there are very few unrelated people in Gensokyo. But as there are some people from the outside that escape from being yokai food, yet lose their way here, there are always some dead in Uenzuka. I think the biggest difference is in that in many cases, if you weren't in the area where a given doujinshi sold, you simply have luck. Yeah. I mean, limited releases and all, yeah. But as there are some people from outside that escape. Yeah, okay. And what's that junk you're carrying? You always got a lot of weird stuff. Marissa said that. If anything, she seemed interested in what I had collected. She's also a fellow junk collector, no? These are what I follow in Uenzuka, Marissa. Grave robbing, huh? Grave robbing indeed. How awful. Grave robbing? These are not offerings. Who in Gensokyo would leave offerings at Uenzuka anyway? Those items were most likely thrown away by some rude folk and ended up drifting there. So what? It's just trash? Nobody'd buy that. I'm not selling it. Not right away anyway. Just a matter of time for trash to become tools. It's the same as the cycle of death and rebirth. To end any further discussion, I changed the subject, trying to relate to that mysterious extra bone. One bone. Okay. He counted every bone in a human body. Guys, quick question. How many bones are in the human body? Totally not asking because I forgot. 200 and something. How many? Is it 252 or 26? How many bones in the human body? 206. I just never know this number, bro. I always forget this number. 206. Wow. Okay. Of course I know. Do you? Cheeky bugger. I used to know this. I've completely forgotten. But man like Renosuke knowing you're off rip. Okay. And counting, no less. Bruh, that's actually very impressive, man. Okay, where are we? Especially when you count like all the smaller bones in your joints, right? Especially your wrist and your ankles. So 1 to 5 never been officially resold, meaning there's only that 100 genuine codes. That's crazy. That's actually so crazy, man. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah. By the way, Reimu has a... Oh my god. Has there ever been any major incident in Tokyo lately? Well, yes, there was this big incident, but it wasn't anything important. As always, you can't even know if it was big or not. Well, whatever. It's just that something strange happened. That's incredible. Like, what a... Bro, wild, man. Hello, PC Rock fella. How's it going? Welcome. As always, you can't even know if it was big or not. Well, whatever. It's just something strange that happened. Something strange happened. I tried explaining to the two of them about the bone that was bothering me. Huh? You want to eat sushi or something? Mariso's saying nonsensical things. I just let her be. Is that true? One bone too many. Depends on what bone, to be fair. Let's see. Look, here it is. How come you brought something back something like that? It's a right arm bone. Okay, that's a bit more concerning. I thought it was just like an extra rib, not that deep, but an entire right arm. Yeah, I mean, regardless of which part of it, it's still bad. I'm screaming even out those dead people. Marisa was making fun of them. That may be, but to think of a corpse entering Gensokyo piece by piece, I'd hope that no one in the outside world is up to no good. But this bone, I'm pretty sure it's not a human. Oh, are we doing some anatomy here? Let me start saying mysterious things again. No matter how you look at it, this isn't a human bone. What kind of bone do you think it is? It's just that there isn't sign of its soul when it was alive. Huh? I never knew you could see those kind of things, Rainbow, said Marissa, appearing surprised. I am a shrine maiden, am I not? The next day I went to Moenzuko once again for more prayers, of course. And I love how he has to kind of convince himself of that. In the end, I couldn't solve the mystery of the extra bone yesterday. Conversely, the mystery only got deeper by the end of the conversation. I don't bother myself with things I don't understand. I forget them, a special ability that makes life easier. Or so I wanted to do. Just as expected, but also surprising. Whoop! Seems that Reimu's way of talking has started to rub off on me. And what was just as expected is that today there's an extra bone here again. And what's surprising is that it's a right arm bone, identical to yesterday. When they say right arm, the entire arm or just one of the bones? I guess just one, right? So either the humerus radius or the ulna, or any of the multiple wrist bones or phalanges. Actually, no, it's probably the arm, not the hand. I look around to see if there was yet another right arm bone. Okay, today is the right arm equinox, I guess. Weird, if the bone is from a human from outside, then there must be a lot of people on the outside losing only their right arm. But no, there's no way humans could do that. Even what is this, some kind of Star Wars? Losing an arm? Even if one were to lose an arm in an accident, the connection between the body and arm wouldn't be severed. Even when separated, the arm would call for the former body, and the body would be under the impression that it has an arm. The human soul is lodged in the whole body, regardless of its physical condition. At this point, I start thinking about how the barrier that surrounded Gensokyo affected things, about how the barrier affected people's thoughts. If a material wall would be a wall that keeps the body from passing through, then the barrier would be a wall that keeps people's thoughts from passing through. Going through the barrier, in other words, to be spirited away, is something that happens when one is in a particular state of mind, where consciousness is hazy, and then your whole self would jump through. For only an arm to jump through the barrier, it would mean that the arm and body have different thoughts. A human whose arm and body move with different wills? I don't think there is such a human, much less a lot of those. Maybe what Reimu said was right, and this is not a human arm. Interesting. But anyway, it's a beautiful bone. You can't see any signs of the daily hardships in it. As big as an adult, but looks as if it's a baby's. Could a human have grown up so perfectly? Would one raised in a family apart from any discomfort come like this? While I was thinking of this, I stared at the red spider lily blooming by my feet. Its stem didn't have any leaves. The strange flower didn't have... So basically, it's a bone that's like just clean, like unaffected by life. Interesting. Without any leaves and carrying a lot of poison, this is an appropriate flower for the grounds where the nameless dead rested. The impression I had was that its beauty was one unrelated to anything else, and that there was a body that severed its relation with his clean arm. I imagined a scenery of right arms growing in a row like the red spider lilies and got an unsettling feeling from it. I'm getting unsettled right now. So what's going on with the production model of right arms? Right, it turns to my shot, the selfish is always Raven, and the selfish is always Marisol waiting for me. Here's one. Just because there's an extra doesn't mean you have to bring them here. Raven said while holding her tea in one hand and biting into a rice cracker. There was something worrying me. Yeah. That's a fair point. Yeah, it probably is actually. I went deep inside the store and compared the bone I had found yesterday with the one I just picked up. What's worrying you? I didn't get this rice cracker from that shelf. I got it from the one on the left. This one. Exactly. That's not what I was worried about. This rice cracker I left on the shelf close to Reimu, one of the expensive ones. Reimu had the habit of not choosing and going straight for the best stuff I had in the store. So the rice cracker Reimu was eating. No, wait, that's not what I'm worried about. It's about the bones. Hello, the ninja. How's it going? When I said that, Marissa put her book aside, looking a little upset. Yeah, all right, enough of that. If you want to eat it that bad, I'll cook today. Marissa surprisingly declared and went into the kitchen. Well, I don't know what she's so unhappy about, but knowing Marissa, it must be something simple. She did say she was going to prepare the food, so she shouldn't be that upset. Anyway, we were talking about the bone. So what's worrying you about the bone, Mr. Rinotsuke? It's just that the right arm I picked up yesterday and the one I picked up today, if you look closely, they're the same in every detail. Even bones from twins wouldn't be like this. It looks like they were just duplicated. And so what's bothering you? Don't you get it? Simply put, this right arm and that right arm are from the same individual, I think. Really, factory produced. Yeah. How mysterious, but might be normal. How's that sentence answer gonna help? Reimu looked like she was giving up as she put her tea down. Did you say these were from the outside world? Whatever happened to the outside world is out of my control. Says I have no idea what happens outside. These might as well come from a human with 6 arms. Even if it's from a human with 6 arms, it's unnatural for only the arm to cross the border. Well, okay, yeah, that is true. Even if it's from a model skeleton, why is it only the arm that's getting yeeted out of there? And that's very interesting because like usually model skeletons have like metal like hinges and things attached to it so you can move the thing around, right? When he says an arm, okay, that kind of implies the entire humerus, the radius, and the ulna are all connected. And when that's connected, it will be connected by a metal joint there, so or some kind of joint to have it, some kind of hinge to have it moving. So let's see if they can touch up on that. Yeah, I love seeing them react to our real world. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, even if it's from a human with 6 arms, I thought you understand, right? Or for only a part of a body to cross over. This is still weird though, only the arm crossing, like getting over. Even if it is a model. Sign of a yokai, the border is not just a wall, you know. Really, that is very interesting. Yes, really. Wait, are you sure you're a shrine maiden? Oh god, I love this track. Someone I know is able to go through the border with just parts of her body with no problem. Of course, she wasn't human herself. That's what I'm telling you. This human arm couldn't possibly do that. What did they call this again? An oop arts? Wait, what's that? That's wrong. That was a rebuttal I heard from Marissa. No, she was in the kitchen preparing the meal, so maybe it's just my impression. This arm even looks artificial and doesn't even show any traces of a soul having lived in it. I certainly don't think it was moving around and having a normal life. Reimu put down her rice cracker and took the bone for the first time. She was again with tea in one hand, so she just exchanged the cracker for the bone. She looked so absent-minded that it seemed like she could bite the bone by mistake. Doesn't have any human sentiment in it, right? Then that's how it could come through the border. It's treated the same as other items that occasionally drift into here. It was clearly a living thing, so if I had to guess, I imagine it was a bodiless human who only consisted of a right arm. An out-of-place artifact. Thank you. My eyes are telling me that it's definitely a human, so theorizing based on that, I stopped mid-sentence as I began to imagine some place like a factory or laboratory where identical human arms were produced like they were tools. I chided myself for having imagined something so grossly insulting to life itself. I don't not think that humans would do something so foolish. I just hope that humans are pretty foolish, to be fair. Not in this scenario, because if this is an anatomical skeleton, the humans are pretty foolish, man. I just hope that humans in the outside world are not foolish, doing foolish things, was what I said. But don't you make a living out of tools that come drifting in here once in a while? Aren't you always mumbling about the progress of the outside world? The body of a living thing. It's not a tool. The store doesn't deal in that. For a while, nobody spoke a word, so it was pretty quiet. Reimu was making munching sound like she was biting into something. I was pretty sure she still had the bone in hand, so I looked at her with shock. But it was the rice cracker. Well, that was obvious. Speaking of which, it's almost dinner time already, so is it alright for her to be eating? Okay. It's done. I think it's the first time I'd seen that, actually. Today's chirashi sushi. Just as you wanted. Marissa cheerfully came back from the kitchen. Chirashi sushi? Awfully extravagant, isn't it? That's why it took so much time. What? Just as I wanted? Marissa had a look on her face like she was making fun of someone. What? Haven't you been babbling about since yesterday about how much you wanted to eat sushi? So she said. You really did say that. Reimu said while buying her cracker. Even you, Reimu. Did I say that? It took long because I couldn't find a pan to cool down the shari sushi rice. I had to pan it with this hat until I about dropped dead because it made almost no wind. I see. So that's how Marissa was saying sushi a while ago. That's just like her. What is it? If you don't eat it soon, my chirashi sushi will go cold. And weren't you working so hard to cool it down? And you quietly put the half-eaten cracker back on the shelf while she spoke. Sushi, huh? That joke was in bad taste, Marissa. I don't want to be told by some guy that shows up in front of us while with someone's shari bone. Okay. You hadn't got it. After people died, they become ghosts. Bones are just empty shells. You got a problem, go ask a ghost about it. And that'll be that. If you want shari, the sushi rice isn't up. I see. But because I brought these bones, I got an unexpected banquet today. I wanted this for my good deed of going to mourn at the Muenzuka as well. Pretty bold for a grave robber, ain't ya? My, this is delicious, but you should go and wash your hands before you eat, Mr. Rinosuke. You might have some red spider lily poison on them. You're right, but you touched the bone too, didn't you, Reimu? Did you wash your hands? Of course I did. But weren't you here the whole time? Marissa, could you get me... And she ignores it. Well, again, didn't you drink it? Thanks to the sushi Marissa made, the shop regained its usual lively atmosphere. Well, more like a noisy one. And just as always, I could use my special skill to completely stop thinking about that bone. Maybe from tomorrow on, the red spider lily wouldn't look like a strange flower, but a beautiful one. That was what I was thinking as I washed the poison off my hands in the kitchen. Wait, that's it? No resolution to that? I mean, I guess we're supposed to kind of infer that it was a model skeleton, yeah? Wow, interesting. Okay. Gensoki is separated from human world by a barrier. However, amongst the yokai, there are those who can cross this barrier. On the border between the inside and outside, Rinosuke was in need of fuel for his heater while dealing with such a yokai. But lured by a white box, his thoughts transcend the border. Right, what has he seen now? Ultraviolet, right? White box. White box, yeah? Okay. There was an ear-shattering clamor like nothing I've ever heard before. Even though it was almost winter, the air was unpleasantly warm. Even with my eyes closed, a flood of light pushed through. Horrified, I couldn't open my eyes. The rich, colorful outdoor scenery was being blown along with the falling red leaves, and the winter colors were gradually setting in. The tree leaves, now red, that symbolize life, are little by little becoming warped. But as far as the human comprehension goes, it only means they are turning red. For most of these leaves, they won't be able to endure their own transformation or fall to the ground. But there are some that will become completely warped. Those leaves will transcend red into a color that the human eyes can't see. The inhabitants of Getsokyo call this color after the leaves have fallen the winter color. Humans say the scenery has lost its color, but it's possible that amongst the yokai, there are some that can see these winter colors. The interior of the shop is also painted in the colors of winter, but not so bad compared to the outside, and it's thanks to that human ingenuity. I'd read one such product of human ingenuity, namely a heater. However, speaking of heater, thank God for this aircon, man. Knock knock. Damn, it's freezing outside. It's so cold you can't even hibernate. Hey, it's so cold in here too. What happened to that heater you always have? Marissa, well, I ran out of fuel for the heater. Huh? Fuel? The heater I used was discovered from the outside world, and its fuel is also from the outside world. That means that once I run out of fuel, it's rather difficult to obtain more. I've always used the fuel that was in it when I found it, the fuel from other items together or some other similar liquid. I have, thankfully, man. No matter how cold it is, why haven't you properly greeting visitors? I always greet customers, no matter how cold it is. If I'd have known your shop would be like this, I would have brought the mini Hakero. Anyway, what you gonna do about the fuel? Marissa is weak against cold. The intense winter cold reduces her sharpness to 1/3 of its usual level. For some reason, almost no heat has appeared this year. That's why I couldn't get any fuel. Maybe the outside world. I wonder if he's talking about batteries. But he said liquid as well, right? Interesting. Maybe the outside world's winter isn't cold anymore. Lucky devils. I doubt there's any ways their winters would be warm. Little does he know about global warming. So what then? You better just freeze to death like this? The hibernation would be more appropriate. I don't plan on doing either. However, it seems I have no other choice. I will find some way to obtain fuel before I truly become frozen. Not like there aren't any other ways to get fuel, like going to the outside world or getting it from some yokai. Realistically, it would be a second choice, but that involves dealing with yokai. Want me to clue you in on something, Gordon? There's something besides you with a whole bunch of stuff from the outside world, and I just so happen to be an acquaintance of her. Oh, who's this? Yukari? No. Oh. One can speak with someone from far away if they're using this item, while using it to talk to their own Shikigami. I was kind of suspicious about it being for real though, but I bet someone like her would at least have some fuel. Is she a yokai? Of course she's the yokai. Knock, knock, knock. So cold, so cold. Seems it's gotten cold all of a sudden. Reimu, welcome. About now, people everywhere are making preparations for the winter season. Reimu too has sadly come to pick up some winter clothes. That's why I'm treating her as a customer today. Hey, it's cold in here too. What happened to that overheating heater you always had? It looks like it went along for a long summer vacation to me. Oh! Jeremiah, thank you for that information. Okay. Hi, you're here too, Marisa? Yeah, right in front of you. Marisa explained to Reimu for me about running out of fuel and how I could obtain some. Looks like Marisa really is weak against the cold. It's the yokai you're talking about. It's Yukari, right? Yep, she's the closest to the outside world. I bet that you know where to find her. No, I don't. I don't even know where she lives. She just comes to the shrine when I don't want her to. And of course, sometimes she doesn't come when I don't want her to. So you never want her to come. Anyways, Yukari won't be showing up for a while. Taking a wild guess? Not like drawing great fortune from the Omikuji. Yukari never shows up in the winter. The verbal duel between Reimu and Marisa, which I could never know if it was for real or not, continued. Of course, I never actually said I was going to ask anything of this yokai. Just that if I were to stay without the fuel like this, I'd really be in trouble. Come to think of it, if you scatter some fried tofu, she'll certainly come visit. Yukari's servant, that is. Next day, I tried putting up some fried tofu on the storefront. I didn't have any particular expectation, I just did it as a sort of charm. Temperature naturally dropped some more today, seeing it really is becoming winter. It's very inconvenient not being able to use my heater as I always have, but it cannot be helped. Maybe I'd think of another way of warming myself up. Yeah, man. I got this heater a few years ago. At first I was considering putting it up for sale, but I changed my mind after trying to use it. I couldn't possibly sell a tool so convenient. I mean, hard to use. I love Radowski, man. It could warm up every nook and cranny of the room, and it wouldn't even feel like it was winter. And I didn't have to bother with firewood or dirty chimneys, nor did I need a big installation like a fireplace. I ended up not getting enough extra because I didn't have to move around that much. I soon started to think that it would be a shame to sell this item, or rather, like I couldn't sell it. However, it's been a long time since I've really felt the winter. It's cold. Tokyo's winters really been so cold? Should I try digging up the magical heating furnace I made long ago? Wait, I gave that to Marisa. Damn. A knocking sound came from the shop's entrance. Did it trap someone already? It hadn't been more than 1 or 2 hours since I put the fried tofu there. It really must be someone that likes fried tofu, so get caught so quickly. Hello, welcome to how's it going, man? So good. But there's no one inside. Hi, do you have a moment? I have some business for your master. I opened the door, but no one was there, and my fried tofu was gone without a trace. Someone had certainly been there, but I didn't think it would be someone so quick to disappear like that. Could it have been the work of a fox? Run. It seems I was wrong to think I could get what I wanted without making an effort myself. Just preparing some fried tofu and putting it out about the same amount of effort as doing nothing. Oh, this way is a little cold. But if I do it like this, there's no way my prey can escape the trap. So, how long have you been standing in front of your shop holding fried tofu? That's not the kind of effort you have to make. Ah, Marisa, you were there? Yep, right in front of you. Oh, would you help me by luring in the yokai in my place? Why would anyone have to do something so stupid? I'm not an expert in luring yokai, you see. I just don't know how to do it. Marisa said, fine. Let's just go inside for now, and entered the shop. Since I had the fried tofu in hand anyway, I left it by the entrance and went after Marisa. Not even a dumb fox yokai would fall for that kind of trap. As if Rand isn't like one of the smartest of everyone here. I guess that's why. Even so, a while ago, it looked like it caught something. Whatever, if you can't use your heater, how can I come hang out at your place? I'll go and search for Yukari. Do you really think you'll find her? Even though Reimu said what she said yesterday, I've seen Yukari at the shrine sometimes. You gotta live around there, I'm sure. Marisa went out to search for Yukari in my place. Do I really want to meet this yokai, even without the heater? I want to meet Yukari, yes please. I can find another way to warm up. After all, everyone else who gets soaked is able to survive the weather without this useful device. And besides, even if I meet this yokai, there's no guarantee that she can supply me with the fuel. Then I just want to know more about the outside world. By using an item connected to the outside world, or by being interested in a yokai connected to it, couldn't it be that I would just want to get some more information? Exactly. I do deal with a lot of mysterious merchandise, and being surrounded by all these items, I'm always wondering about the outside world. For instance, there's this box, much smaller than a music box, and made of a white inorganic material. An iPod! My ability tells me that this box is an item that can store and play a lot of music. An iPod. However, until now, it never played any music for me. Just how did they use it in the outside world, and what kind of sound does it play? I looked at the small white metallic box and put it in my ear and closed my eyes. Maybe I could hear some sound from the outside world. I got the impression that there was I wonder how much Yukari knows though, because Rinosuke, he's just at the border, right? And he just collects things that are fall through. But Yukari actually visits our world. So no, I don't think that's it. There was an ear-shattering clamor like nothing I'd ever heard before. I couldn't believe such a painful sound could be made by any living creature. I felt unpleasant warm air all over my skin. Yeah, if it was as if the ambient temperature had changed all of a sudden. In a winter like this, I don't think I would need heating. Even when my eyes closed, a flood of light pushed through. What could be shining so brightly to do that? It's a cold brightness, unlike sunlight or magic light. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, wait, doesn't his ability help this? But no, you're right. His ability is knowing the purpose of an item, not knowing how. Right. He has to decipher that himself, right? Love how Zun leave plenty to the imagination. Exactly, man. Then I had a flash of intuition. Right now, I must be in the outside world, riding on the outside items surrounding me. My thoughts had flown across the barrier, but I didn't open my eyes. What if after seeing the outside world, I couldn't return to Gensokyo anymore? I wonder what he's seeing. Humans that spirited away almost never have a chance to come back again. On the other hand, if I open my eyes believing this to be only a visual and auditory illusion, my thoughts wouldn't cross the border and I'd be back in Gensokyo, but I could miss my chance to see the outside world. Which choice would I prefer? That's right, it wasn't my goal to obtain fuel. I did have a clear objective. I didn't want to get lost in the outside world, only to visit it to complete my task. I had to leave my thoughts at Korindo, no, at Gensokyo, and let only my body cross over. Yes, that's a feat humans couldn't pull off, but I'm sure I could. Yeah. Oh, Piero! Very well said. Very well said. We have plenty of items we use every day, but we don't know how they really work. Exactly. And even instructions when you see them are like surface level, right? For consumer, unless you're actually within that field. And you need to know it for research or building your own. Hey, hello. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. We aren't giving any facts. Usually everything is always told through someone's point of view. And I love that. Love that. For the sake of getting fuel and for making my shop warm again, I slowly opened my eyes. Hakure Shrine, the shrine at the very edge of Gensokyo. Marisa went there to look for Yukari. When leaving Korindo, she noticed the fried tofu still in the front of the shop and decided to take it with her so it could be put to more effective use. Hey, are you here? I am, right in front of you. Not you, Reimu. I mean Yukari. What happened? Why are you holding me out that fried tofu? You're the one who said she'd show up for fried tofu. Well, her Shikigami is a fox. Exactly, and then Korin obviously had no idea how to catch the yokai. I had no choice but to come in so you can catch one for me. Oh, I see. Well, it's selfish of you, isn't it? Anyway, how about we have some tea while we talk? Marisa and Reimu drank tea while they argued about how to catch Yukari. Yukari, maybe she's already hibernating? When you say hibernate, that just means she never shows up anywhere, right? And we don't have a clue where she lives. What if she's actually gone vacation in the Southern Islands? That may be, but by the way, where are the Southern Islands? We don't have to go that far. But there really isn't any way to call her. I guess there's only one other way, but if I do that, she'll get angry. So there is a way. Well, there is, but if I do it, she'll show up only to tell me that it's dangerous and I should stop. But she'll show up, but that's what matters, right? To these girls, words that dangerous are hardly a deterrent. But it means weakening Gensokyo's barrier. What if the ones who are close to the outside world get sucked into it? I mean, she'll any messing around with the barrier and she'll know immediately, right? There's a flood of light and it's very bright, cold light. It's so bright I could hardly see, and there's some voices speaking in what didn't seem to be Japanese. The hot, foul air was making my head hurt, so this is the outside world. I'd seen anything that books that drifted in, but I never imagined it would be so noisy and unpleasant. Tell us how you really feel soon. Fair enough, then. I had to calm down and look for some fuel, and then I should calmly look for a way to get back to Gensokyo. My eyes were becoming accustomed to the light. This archway here was something I recognized. Is this a shrine? There are a great number of people here. Oh, this will not do. You ended up all the way here. You shouldn't have come here because you're not human, you see. The cacophony suddenly stopped. The light also went away. And I had the white box in my hand again. The surroundings were gloomy, but somehow I could see it. The usual interior of Korindo. Yukari? Looked like I just fallen asleep for a little while. Since it was so dim, I lit a lamp and put the white box back on the shelf. If I just keep falling asleep like this, there's no way I could achieve my goal. I was curious if the fried tofu in front of the store had lured any yokai, so I opened the front door. Fortunately, all that happened was the fried tofu had been taken. And there was a fox doing after all. I could see the shapes of Marisa and Reimu in the distance, and of yet another girl who seemed to be lecturing them as they walked. Quite an unusual scene. Why, nice to meet you. Please call me Yukari Yakumo. Are you the person who wanted to meet me? The yokai in front of me wearing gaudy clothes, carrying a gaudy parasol, and had the sharp characteristics of someone who isn't human, and she had an ominous smile. Greetings. I was just wanting to meet you for a bit of a business proposal. I guided Yukari inside the shop and explained the circumstances that had led me to calling her, like the fuel for the heater. Is it electric or kerosene? She knows. She knows, man. Or maybe even nitroglycerin. Oh boy, isn't that an explosive? Or whatever the case, it's a simple request. I have an unending supply of any of those, and we can help each other in times of need, after all. She wore a wide smile. I knew it was definitely ominous. as expected from a yokai. As expected from me. Having said that, Yukari started to walk around the store, her long skirt fluttering silently. This shop review, the only other article that are quite out of fashion. The latest trend, you see, is in portable objects, portable things to speak with people far away, or portable devices that display the records of other people on a small screen. We don't particularly care about fashion here. I deal with the items that I like. Ah, this white box, this is a fashionable item. Oh, that? It's supposed to carry a lot of music, but I've yet to understand how to use it. I have the ability to know the name and the use of an unknown item just by looking at something. However, this ability does not tell me how to use it. With this to your ear, you'll have odd vision like the ones you had earlier because you are not human. Interesting. Again, the wide ominous smile. Hey, turn that heater on already. It's freezing. Aren't you a little impatient, Marissa? I barely begun to speak to the lady. Oh, I already turned it on. See, it's full of fuel, is it not? Indeed, it was now completely filled. But I was here the whole time. How in the world did you do that? We should help each other in times of need. With that, Yukari stuffed the white box she was holding into her clothes. Oh, she just took the iPod. I was quickly regretting having met this yokai girl. Oh my god. Is this the next chapter, by the way? Hold on, give me a second. No cover for this one, I guess. Yeah, no cover. Mine now. Guys, is that equal exchange? An iPod for battery for some fuel? Damn, man. You know what? While you ponder on that, I'll be right back. I just need to sort a few things out, but I'll be back in a few minutes. BRB. Oh, let's see. Be right back, guys. All right, hello. I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me. Appreciate it. Okay. You gotta even know how the... Yeah, at least you can make a use out of the iPod, to be fair. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Thank you. All right. This has been fun, man. The deity's tools. Can we get some more Yukari, please? Anything about Yukari, I'd like, man. The thing is, what were the people in the outside world thinking when they made it? I still remember feeling chilled when I put it away on a shelf deep inside the store. Let's put it like this. I am Rinosuke Morichika, a merchant through and through. And in my antique store, Korindo, where I keep all sorts of items. Most of them curiosity. I gather these items from the outside world to sell them, and I always keep my door open to customers. But then there are those that are not customers, but still come here and treat me like I'm a fake merchant. Not like you're really interested in selling any of these things, right? They say. And I'm indeed not interested in selling anything to non-customers. Oh, right. There are, in fact, I think we read that as well, right? Didn't we? And there are, in fact, a few items kept deep inside the store that I'm not interested in selling. Some items are not for sale because I'm personally interested in them. If that's true, some of these are bothersome things that would only take up space in the shop. Ooh, nice one. How about consider all of them to have value, but more so than any common words. It just happened that no one willing to pay a price corresponding to their worth has appeared. Fair enough. But among them, there's an item that's lately been bothering me terribly, and it's worse than usual because I can't really ask anyone's advice regarding this item. It's a grey box, small enough to be held in the hand, made of plastic. I believe it was called. Okay. As I was saying, it's a box made from material neither metal nor stone. Okay. Items made from the material have been extremely numerous lately. On top of that, this one had several different shapes, but it's a phone, is it? But even if I push them, nothing happens. Insofar, there's nothing particularly ominous about it. However, this item utility is very unsettling. Yes, my ability permits me to determine an item utility. That's why it's everything. It's everything, isn't it? That's why I'm the only one that gets this uneasy feeling, and it's a feeling that prevents me from selling this item. Knock, knock. It's freezing out there, Korin, and it's even worse in the forest. So Yumara-san, if you're coming in, wipe the snow from yourself before you do. Yeah, I'm doing that now. I put the ominous little box deep inside the shelf to hide it and went over to the entrance. Too late to start now. Aren't you already inside the store? No, it's doubly bad. I'd like to know what you're going to do if you get my merchandise wet. I'm not even a customer, so it's not that bad, right? No, it's doubly bad. But you aren't going to sell any of it, are you? The whole shop is full of nothing but stuff that isn't for sale. It doesn't look like you wanted any part of it. Even if it's not for sale, it would be bad if it gets wet. Anyways, hurry up and go wipe yourself outside. Marissa reluctantly went outside. There was a lot of snow piled up on her hat. Was it really snowing that much? So I haven't been outside at all. I didn't even notice that it was snowing. That's fine though. During the harsh winter, I can wait for it to end, staying close to my heater. A result of human ingenuity. I'm back. It's cold outside, but the sun came out, so it's real pretty. It's all snowing then. Huh? It wasn't even snowing to begin with. What about the snow piled up on your hat? It landed on me when I went under some tree in the forest. I wonder if it was some fairy's idea of a prank. Making the tree shake was when someone walked under it, so the snow falls on him. My head did feel a little heavier because of that, but whatever. I was curious as to why she didn't wipe it off at that time, but then she would surely say something like, I was exercising my neck. I didn't bother asking. Get anything interesting lately? Hello. Welcome. I actually wasn't late. We just have a lot to read. I was only like 30 minutes late. Welcome, bro. Welcome. Grass, man. It's bad. Man, take it easy, man. Take it easy, bro. Oh, nice track. Okay. The item I got a while ago would be that creepy bug. As to why I had a bad feeling about it, because it's of what it was used for. What that item does is it can apparently control just about anything. For example, manipulating people. Thank you, Kenzo. Making them fight, starting wars, and depending on circumstances, even destroying the world. It's just as if it were a god's tool. Oh my oh my goodness. But by looking at it, it doesn't seem... Wait, what could it possibly... It can still be a phone, to be fair. It doesn't seem like anything that powerful, or at least that's what my eyes told me. Well, it only took me a short while to ascertain that. Since I don't know how to use it, I wasn't able to get it to make an insect move, so I gave up and let it... Interesting. Let it rest deep inside its jaw. as for one of my not for sale items. A while ago. What? A while ago, I had this strange dream. I could feel an unpleasant air. And there's an ear-splitting noise and an incredibly dazzling light. I had never been seen anything like it before, but for some reason, my memories are better to talk nothing more of the small box. What does that got to do with anything? Like, I care what you dream about. Knock, knock. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Reimu. Okay. Mr. Rinosuke, this shop of yours is dangerous. What do you mean by dangerous, Reimu? You don't find a shop more modest than this one? Yes, correct. Hello, darling. How's it going? Turned out Mariso only came here yesterday because she was free and wanted to kill some time, but maybe she couldn't stand doing nothing for long because soon she went somewhere else, just like a dog frolicking around in the snow. Today's visiting customer. Wait, she's not actually a customer. It's Reimu because maybe it's because only non-customers ever come here. This shop is so modest. It's not a modest shop, it's a simple one where no intention of selling any of its items, isn't it? But anyway, don't you ever go outside, Mr. Rinosuke? I feel attacked. Since you're always using heating, the snow on the roof melts and forms a lot of icicles. You know that? If one were to fall on someone's head, it would hurt a lot. It'll be fine. Maybe a prankster fairy would use them to drive away weird people coming to the store. A fairy that drops icicles? I don't think that's a fairy from the forest. Or whatever. An ice fairy? Just take them down on your way out. You can do that much, right? Fine by me. That's not why I came today. I was asked to give you a message. A message? From Yukari? In a short while, I'll be coming to take the usual. Just what is the usual? What do you mean by usual? And whose message is that? That's from Yukari, of course. When I imagine Yukari saying this, an unpleasant look appeared on my face. It's true that I'm in her debt, but that yokai girl's smile is terribly ominous. We are in her debt? I thought it was equal exchange, bro. Wasn't she still hibernating? That's right, that yokai girl will certainly know something about the small box. However, she's the last person I want to hand it over to. To date, she had never returned any of the items she arbitrarily took from me. For some reason, she gives me the chills. I have no idea what the usual is. Anyways, I delivered the message. Now I have to go out and do some shopping. Reimu said that and promptly left. When you come to my shop and then leave saying that he has to do some shopping, what am I supposed to think? Looks like she's suggesting that I have nothing worth buying here. No, it's more than that. It's more like she's saying it out loud. I once again took out... Oh, Mr. Fell Cat. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing what you got cooking. Oh. This is Touhou? Oh, it is Touhou. Phantasm Machine. Okay. What is this track? Okay. Imagine likely the thing Yukari mentioned. I picked it up by coincidence, so maybe it really is Yukari. The outside items that fall into Gensoki include items that came through the barrier by accident, items that became illusionary because no one used them anymore, items whose users had suddenly disappeared, and so on. If this box really is a god's tool, then it means that the gods have very likely disappeared from the outside world. This item really can't control anything, then Gensoki can easily be put in a dangerous situation, especially if I hand it over to that yokai girl. I mean, this is Yukari, man. Yukari wouldn't do anything to endanger Gensoki, to be fair. Oh yeah, cola, yeah. I love that. Especially, hello Baseline, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Especially if I hand it over to that yokai girl, I can't even imagine what might happen. Okay, let's see what this is, man. I'm very curious. No normal person would seriously believe that such a mysterious item like this exists. But in my case, I can't not believe it, given what I know. Of all the items from the outside world, I would have gathered until now. I have to think a mobile phone. Some that know, a smartphone rather. Some that no one in Gensoki would believe it possible to create, so it may very well be an item capable of destroying the world. I don't want to lose into Gensoki as such a powerful tool on the outside capable of wreaking such havoc if I can avoid it. But now the small grey box shows no sign of working, but who knows when it may release its godlike power. Its ability is set into motion, people might start being controlled, you need to fight, might start wars, and the world might very well be destroyed. I love Gensoki as it is, that's why I can't possibly give this box away to anyone. I should break an item that's dangerous as this. I should break it with a mallet. The slight reluctance to destroying this little grey box I hear with all my might. Oh wow. If it is a phone that is destroyed, next year I was preparing to go out for the first time in a while. I had business that required me to do so. I in fact swung a big mallet on that small box yesterday, but it, how can I say, it had a strange outcome. It felt like striking a soft pillow. Surprised I looked at the end of the mallet. There's a scene I would rather not recall. There between the mallet and the small box I was supposed to break, there was a white hand that snuck in between them. Yes, a creature made only... What? Made of only one hand that stopped the mallet. It had struck down as hard as I could. I had struck down as hard as I could, but this slender female hand was calmly into... Oh! It was Yukari doing that. Okay, sure. Okay. The hand brushed the mallet aside, raised the index finger, and in front of my eyes, waved it left and right. Then, just as if ridiculing me, standing there dumbfounded, the hand grabbed the small box and disappeared into the floor along with it. At the time, I had no idea what just happened and just stood in Yukari, man. Stood in blank amazement for a while. But once I could think calmly about it, I realized there wasn't anything mysterious about it. Of everyone that I knew, there was only one that could do this. That's right. If the girl who took it, the last one I wanted to give it to. I still don't know where she lived, but for now, I'm just getting some fried tofu ready. Preparing fried tofu. We gotta stand in front of the shop holding it again. Marissa, when did you come inside? Marissa suddenly appeared behind me. He seems to be in a hurry, so I'm running all over the place. So I just entered and kept quiet. No particular reason. That's right. If I can get Marissa to go searching for me instead of going after her myself, it'd be many times more effective. Marissa, I have a favor to ask. Go look for Yukari, right? Yeah, sure. Why not? How did you know that I wanted you to look for Yukari? The fried tofu. Marissa gladly accepted. She went out again almost as soon as she had arrived. In this case, since it's so cold, I'd rather not go out myself. Tried to calm down I tried to calm down and think, just what was that small box? My ability showed me its frightening use, but you wouldn't think an item so small could have that power. But if Yukari took it when I was about to break it, then it couldn't have been just another trinket, right? It had black, cheap-looking buttons and some small openings on its back and sides. But its most characteristic feature was a small window just above the BlackBerry. And some buttons that would neither open nor shut. If you stared at it for too long, that window, you'd almost feel like you get sucked into it. It was made of a strange artificial material. However, from its weight, it didn't seem like there was a lot packed inside. Rather than danger, what I felt from it was more like an eerie and somewhat lonely feeling. If I had a better sense of intuition like Raymond, maybe I could have sensed something more. Maybe even something like the feeling of the one who uses. Why is it that now I don't have it anymore? I remember the details more clearly. Do my eyes get clouded by all the illusionary vision that my ability showed them? Now when I should start looking for things without relying only on my ability. Knock, knock. I know the sound of the front door opening. I must have fallen asleep while I was thinking. What are you doing? You sending me out to look for someone, then go take a trip to Dreamland. Ah, Marissa, was I sleeping? She was at the shrine, that Yukari, drinking tea and relaxing. Guess she forgot about hibernation. So what did she do? Asked me to deliver a message. Another message? And what is it? She said, I've received this month's... Bro is getting extorted. Or racketed, rather. What? So that was for payment? And a monthly one at that? She intends to come collecting things every month now? Looks like I walked into a deal with a very troublesome yokai. And then she said, did I not inform you that portable things are popular in the outside world now? That's why this kind of item is appearing a lot. This is a This one is a handheld game machine. You can use it to... You can use it to fight and destroy imaginary enemies wherever and whenever you are. But unfortunately, this grey one, it's a Game Boy. Is a rather old variety. It's only monochromatic. But this is so old. Almost nobody in the outside world has one anymore. You know, the popular one right now has 2 screens. A DS! What are you talking about? Shot extorted. A Game Boy is a weapon of mass destruction. They talked about starting wars and all that. It was within the game. Okay. What kind of handheld game machine is that? Is it that popular in the outside world now? When that small box with 2 screens that you kind of mentioned goes out of fashion, it'll start appearing in Gensoke as well. And the article on the roof actually fell. I guess the strange person came by, so the prankster fairy drove them away. Wow. Oh, look, Yomu mentioned. It was a game, but I loved it. Like you said, Krim, it's always so sick to see them interacting with the outside world. First, so obviously we have like different varying levels of knowledge of the outside world, right? But even when Rinosuke is stumped, we have Yukari to explain. So I love that, man. Yeah. The thing is almost as durable as a Nokia cartridge. Yeah. Oh, man. Gensoke's cold winter continued, and Korindo was even colder because of the countless phantoms that gathered inside the shop. Okay, phantoms are very cold, and a group of them can lower the temperature beyond the freezing point. Rinosuke, completely at a loss, is suddenly visited by a careless-looking customer. This is a small live lesson about the cycle of lost and found items. Phantasmal light, snow on the window. I believe this is the last one for today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, last one for today. All right. It's cold. A chill knot of this world has settled within the walls of my store. I placed the heater at the center. That is crazy. It's an essential item. Oh, are we done? Are we done here? We are done. Okay. Nice. Okay. It's dangerous goes to becoming no more than a mere decoration this year, but I got it working again somehow. But it's still cold. When I say cold, I mean the entire shop is freezing. The heat is from the outside world and usually gives off an unbelievable heat, bathing the room in the glow of the outside world flame. There's no way it should be this cold normally, but it is cold, and that naturally because the shop has been full of phantoms since this morning. The temperature of phantoms is extremely low, you see. My store was engulfed in that otherworldly and ghostly light. This light would be reflected the snow through the window, give a phantasmal mood to the whole place, as if contrasting to the very real light from the heater. Oh, really? Wow, okay. Unfortunately, I don't have any ability that would allow me to hear the voices of phantoms. Much as I want, I can't find out what these countless phantoms' purpose is. It's not my specialty. But if they stay this cold, I don't think I'll be able to get through the winter. So even though it might be somewhat of an extreme measure, maybe I should ask a specialist to perform a phantom examination. As for why I think it's an extreme measure, I don't sense any ill will from these phantoms. Since going all the way to a shrine is a nuisance, I try to communicate with a bored-looking phantom in the shop by telling it to go to the shrine and call the shrine maiden. Well, I guess it's a silly idea, considering I wanted to call Rainbow here so she can exterminate them. However, said bored phantom happily replied, and by that I mean it moved its head up and down. Its head far up and down and blew up. It seems they can hear my voice at least. Honestly, these phantoms are very nice and cheerful types. If they weren't so cold, that would be even better. A phantom sure can be helpful, mainly in the summer. During hot summer nights, humans would gladly look for phantoms in order to cool themselves, and what are called tests of courage. That's the reason why they are more commonly done in summer. Oh, you can request using the link in the description or the pinned comment. All living things have their own living temperatures. Humans and yokai are in the same in this aspect. On the other hand, objects always assume the temperature of their surroundings, but phantoms are cold, unlike both living things and objects. Maybe that is how phantoms assert themselves. Ding-a-ling. What happened that would make you call for help like that, Mr. Inosuke? Reimu has arrived. It seems that phantoms accomplish his task. What do you mean? I thought you'd be able to tell but look at the situation. I wanted you to exterminate, or rather drive away all of these phantoms. Phantoms? Well, there has been a lot of them lately. The shrine is full of phantoms. It's such a bother. Well, she's trying to imply something like I can't exterminate phantoms myself. It gets cold here with all of them around. Well, that's because they are phantoms after all. Before driving them away, maybe you should figure out why they're all gathered here in the first place. But it's cold. I'd rather investigate after the room gets a little warmer. Is that how it is? I doubt you'll find a way to get rid of them if you don't get to the root of the problem. Not wrong. As Raymond spoke, she prepared some amulets. Phantom warding talismans, perhaps. I'll put up some amulets just to give you some peace of mind. Thank you. For thinking such an indirect approach didn't like you. Did you decide dealing with phantoms? Thank you, Jeremiah. What I do is yokai examination, and phantoms are not yokai. Reimu just stuck some amulets down the shop and went back. And in fact, it did seem like the phantoms couldn't get close to them. However, the range of the amulets was far too small. The shop's interior was just as full of phantoms as before. They were almost useless spread out like that. So I rearranged some of the amulets closer to me by bed. Excuse me. The more valuable merchandise. Looking closely, some of the phantoms were crowded around the heater, looking as if they were cold. Whose fault do you think this cold is? I wanted to say, but it seemed that even phantoms who are cold don't necessarily like being cold. And that's a matter, of course. Most phantoms were originally human, and so a phantom's taste and character shouldn't really change much from when it was alive. Upon closer observation, I could see some curiously looking around. Curiously looking around the store. Some that wouldn't move away from the heater, and some that were chatting with their fellows. Also, they seemed, and a few other types. They certainly have different ways of thinking. But then again, why were all these different phantoms gathering at my place all of a sudden? Yes, correct. Hello, Sona. Good morning. How you doing? Did they all decide to do so as a group? If I could only hear their voices, it would be a lot easier. When you think of hearing the voice of the deceased, an Itako medium is what profession comes to mind. The thing is, most people misunderstand a medium's ability. They don't actually listen to the deceased voices. They let their unconscious be possessed by the person they were asked to summon, and then transmit it in the form of words. That's why mediums can't hear the voice of anyone that is not closely related to the client. And if said client is not in front of the medium, they won't even become possessed. A medium was to successfully contact a deceased soul that is neither family nor lover to the client, and it's most certainly a trick. On the other hand, if it is a family or lover, then she can perform it even if the person is not dead. You may think that shrine maidens have the ability as Itako mediums, but they differ a little. A shrine maiden can give a mouth to a god's word, and as there is a god to everything, you could even hear an object's voice through that. But then again, since this communication only goes one way, it would be a, so to speak, god's monologue. It's quiet outside. Oh boy, let's go. Snowing properly. It just might be that those fans were in the middle of a journey and stopped here because it was snowing outside. Rainbow only stuck her amulets around the shop without doing any examination. Phantom must truly be different from yokai. There's no real reason to examine phantoms, unlike yokai. As for me, I just went to sleep, leaving the heater on. Even the phantoms would be cold. Well, at least I would be. Bam, bam, bam. Daybreak. The sun had barely risen, but someone is banging on my door. The snowing has stopped. The light from the snow and the freezing air envelop all of against Tokyo and NY. Bam, bam, bam. Excuse me, I would like to check your shop for something. Ooh. Oh, Yomu. Bam, bam, bam. Flop. The knocks on the door making the whole shop vibrate. It was snowing all last night, and since I left the heater on, the snow in the room must have loosened. There's still some time until I open the shop. So what is your business here? Excuse me. However, when I opened the door, there wasn't anyone there. There was actually a pile of snow just in the front of the door, and protruding from this pile are 2 swords and a leg. Customers won't be able to enter like this. I need to shovel away the snow later. Or not. It seems the snow pile in front of me is actually a visitor. It's weird that I put my snow shovel. No, wait. There seems to be something soft within this pile. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. There seems to be something soft within the pile, so it might be dangerous to just push a shovel into it. Ooh, I can hear a voice coming from the lump of snow. Get out by yourself, I guess, but just what is it that you want? It's still too early in the morning. I haven't opened the store yet. I can't move. Can you at least help remove a little of the snow? If you can at least hear my voice when you can state your business, then you can state your business. For starters, I can help you. After that, oh my god, I can't read today, man. If you can at least hear my voice, then you can state your business. For starters, I can help you after that, alright? Ooh, I removed some of the snow from around where I heard the voice, and there appeared the head of a silly looking girl. The first one to ever bear the brunt of the rooftop snow's counterattack. Bruh, it's cold. I can't move my arms and legs. Please move away from the rest of the snow. You moved around too much, which caused the snow to melt and freeze again. That's why you're stuck. That doesn't matter. So what is your business here? Woohoo, there's something I want to investigate in your shop, and it's urgent. That's why I came all this way. Something you want to investigate? It has something to do with the phantoms? Yes, it does. Why didn't you say so before? Let's get you out of there. So if it were another matter, you would have left me like this, honestly. Yeah. Now on, visit the store during normal operating hours. A little while after I began removing the snow, she was able to move again and freed us up from the pile. Maybe it was because of the ordeal she just went through. When I forced the door open, she entered after me with an embarrassed look on her face. The girl who goes by the strange name of Yomu Kompaku started to shiver from the cold as soon as she entered the shop. She was wearing green from head to toe with a broad and short skirt that seemed very chilly. Her bobbed haircut looked excessively childish, matching the way in which she showed up. But her most characteristic trait was a long sword that she carried on her back, about as long as she was tall, and the small sword by her hip. Okay. Exactly. To walk into my store carrying such a dangerous thing, it wouldn't be strange to assume she was a thief. Maybe that's why the shop itself turned against her by dropping snow on her and all. Feeling cold, you should go over to this heater. It's been on since yesterday. It must be rather warm. Thank you very much. I will at once. After she entered the shop, behavior became very polite. She's probably that kind of girl. It might be too hot to ask, so it might be too hot, so take care not to get burned. When I glanced at the direction of the heater, she was there with a relaxed expression on her face, looking almost slovenly. I guess she's the same as Remu and the others then. As the water in the teapot on top of the heater was almost boiling, I put in some snow and ice I brought from the outside. Can we get started? First, what is your business? You said you came to investigate something about these phantoms. Correct. Do you know why these phantoms are gathering here? If I knew, I'd be doing something a lot more interesting. In that case, you didn't gather them here deliberately, I see. I don't know what I would even do with a bunch of phantoms. That aside, for all the past little while, I've had my eye on a conspicuously large phantom that had wandered in at some point. Now monopolizing the heater as if it was enshrined there. Love that. Did anything strange happen before the phantoms started together? Before I answered that, just who are you? Do you exterminate phantoms with that sword? Or maybe you're just curious about them? Oh, forgive me for not mentioning it before. I happen to know something about the cause of these phantoms gathering here. As you can see, I'm also a phantom, if only a half of one. What, so she isn't human? Or it doesn't look like she'll be able to... well, it doesn't look like I'll be able to ask her to do either yokai or phantom experiment. Wait, a phantom? Phantom, you say? Since many phantoms have a physical body like yours, you can't possibly be a ghost either. Yes, of course, this part of me here is the human one. My phantom part is the one there. The girl pointed to the big phantom monopolizing the heater. Right. It seems like she's able to control phantom. In this case, she may be used to dealing with them. There are such strange occupations in Gensokyo. So allow me to ask it again. Did anything strange happen lately? Like picking up an object, for example? They just suddenly started gathering here one day. I'm beginning to figure out the girl's intention from the way she placed her questions. Yes, I know that already. You just said you had some knowledge about this. However, you're trying to get information out of me. In other words, let me say something that you don't want to admit yourself. It's nothing like that. In that case, can't you tell me what you already know? Yes, very well. I'll ask you directly. Did you happen to pick up the soul torch? Hello, Taka. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Soul torch? Did I pick up something like that? I pick up a lot of stuff, so I don't remember the more commonplace object. What exactly is the soul torch? The soul torch is an item used for guiding a counted number of souls. It's something that originally existed in the netherworld. That originally only existed in the netherworld. Wow, okay. The light from it can be seen by finding no matter how far away they are or how many obstacles there are in the way. When they see it, they flock to it. Ah, I see. So that's it. Now that I think about it, yeah, I picked up something that looked like it in Muenzuka just before the winter started. But just where did I put it? So it's here? For some reason, the girl seemed really happy. Yes, I'm quite sure I picked it up. That was some time ago though, but I don't remember bringing a torch or lantern. Wait a moment, thank goodness. I looked in a pile of lanterns that I picked up from over the last autumn and found something like it. It looked like a paper lantern the size of one palm, and it was indeed glowing somehow. This is the soul torch, right? I had the ability to know the name and utility of any item after all. That's it, that's it. Ah, what a relief, she lost it. It seemed like it started glowing by itself. In this cold flame, the light of this... Oh! Rick, thank you very much. Appreciate you big time. Is this cold flame the light of a disembodied soul? Yes, but you don't need to concern yourself about that. As long as you possess the soul torch, the fandom will continue to gather here. I see, so that's what it amounts to. I think I'm just now realizing the reason why you came to my shop. See, I told you that fandom were gathering, but I didn't say that they were being a bother. It was you who carelessly dropped it, wasn't it? Maybe you can manipulate phantoms, but once you lost it, you couldn't control them anymore? No, I'm not able to manipulate phantoms. All this time, you really just wanted to get back, right? You don't tell me the real reason why. I don't think I'll be able to give it to you. Oh no, Rinosuke. Oh, boo. Oh, so finally she began to divulge her reason for coming. The girl apparently lived and worked at a large mansion in the netherworld, and there she was entrusted by the mistress of the place with custody of this important item, the soul torch. I would seem that she carelessly dropped it while traveling. That does seem likely for this girl. When she realized she'd lost it and she couldn't remember where she would have dropped it, and without bringing the matter to her mistress, she was at a loss on what to do. She would search for it during breaks in her job for a while, but since she couldn't make any progress, she gradually forgot about it altogether. Kind of likely of her, I suppose. In the end, Lady Yuko found out about it and she was awfully mad at me. Well, that's obvious. But the reason she got angry was because she lost it, or because she didn't tell her about it. Oh, but what's the reason? I wonder if she knows herself. Rinosuke's saga is just slightly bad. Lady Yuko said that she could make the soul torch shine no matter where it was, and that I should go look for where the phantoms are gathering. If she can make it shine where... Bruh. Man said find my device, that's crazy. Then I'm sure she would be able to make... to know where it is too. It's awfully convenient that the girl could only make it shine. She actually wanted to get this girl to look for it. So what she was angry about was definitely not having been told about it. This is chapter 12. This is chapter 13. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chapter 13. Phantasmal light snow on the window. What all this means is because I picked up this item that I'm now surrounded by phantoms and frozen to the bone. On top of that, I'm being used to teach a lesson to this girl. I can see that you're extremely relieved that you found what you're looking for, but this soul torch is already merchandise, you see. So I can't give it away for free. I haven't opened the shop yet, but maybe I can make a special sale for you. What? No way, just give it back, please. Hold on, I got a good sense of the lantern value as soon as I saw it. Being an item from the netherworld is not something that's easy to come by, right? So the price should fit the value. No. Yo, wow, did it store a lot yesterday or what? The door opened and the cold sensitive Marisa entered. Ah, Marisa, it's dangerous, so open the door more quietly. The snow on the roof might fall, you know. What? But there's no snow on the roof, which is kind of weird actually. And why? I don't think you took it off yourself. You never were for one. You never were one for manual labor, right? A good amount of time already elapsed since that girl came to visit this morning. If it was still snowing, there would be enough time for a lot more to pile up. On the other hand, there still be quite a bit of snow shoveling to be done. There's this kind person here, and she removed the snow from the roof. He got Yomu to clean up around the store. Hey, is that Yomu? How weird for her to come here, and the rest of the store is warm enough, so do you really have to be so close to Hisa? The girl spent the whole morning removing snow from the roof for me, so obviously she was freezing. The finders keeper, yeah, exactly. Oh, my whole body is frozen stiff. Are you really friends with this cool shopkeeper, Marisa? Yep, you bet. He sure is cool, ain't he? There is something I cannot ignore. How was I cruel? You came to my store to buy something, and you said you're empty-handed, right? You can't live like that in Tokyo. Tokyo is such a strict place compared to the Netherworld. Aha, no way. There ain't anywhere more relaxed than right here. I bet you got tricked by Cody into shoveling the snow, right? Somehow I got the impression that Rainbow Medicine must always be making fun of this girl, probably because of her immaturity and earnestness, but shoveling snow is a small price to pay for a life lesson, if you ask me. Fair enough, I guess. Beautiful. And then the next one will be colorless Sakura. All right. Well, look at that. Thank you, Krim, as always, for requesting Touhou read along, man. Appreciate it big time. Again, I have been loving Curiosities of Lotus Asia, bro. It's so fun to see Rinosuke's POV and interacting with what the outside world, the girls of Touhou, the yokais of Touhou as well. It's been great, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Right. Let's refresh this. Yes, correct. It was 4 chapters this time around. All right. Thank you. Okay. Oh, here we go, baby. All right. Oh, whoopsie. This. It's fun, isn't it? It's fun to read along, man. Yeah. It's because the first ones were parts 1s and 2s, right? Yeah. But these ones, it looks like they're full parts within the chapter itself. All right, but I really enjoy reading along, man. I hope you have enjoyed as much fun as listening to me. But all right, here we go. Timestamp, lovely. Let me just pull up the timestamp as well. Where are we? All good. I got you.
Said that.
Oh wait, did the timestamp not work? Oh, there it is. Okay, timestamp don't work in playlist, so I have to click on the OG link. That's fine though. 1731. Cool. Just let me know what the timestamp to stop is as well, just so we're prepared for that.
So low. Up there, Raymond. Yeah, I have to manually move them every time.
All right, so of all our Piece of Beast 3, the final 4 stream. Yeah, I know, right? That's just a limitation on YouTube's part. But okay, lovely. All right, let's do this. And by the way, just so I'm not like mistaken about anything, Krim, this is you commentating, yeah? I just realized we have unintentionally created a book club. Yo, Mr. Failcat, we actually have. I love that, man. The end is at 40 minutes. Lovely. Right, let's do it.
Unless it like perfectly fit the first time, which they probably won't. Okay, so game 1, Ran versus
Super Krim. Hey, yo. Let's go.
Card and Aura Radius.
So we have Megatron and Terrace, Super Krim. Krim voice reveal. Yeah. Look at that, man. I love this, guys.
Card being a really good combination with Ran, I would say.
Bro's commentating and playing at the same time.
Of course. I always do that. As we can see right here on Sarah's screen, he has the touche.
Touhou 19, yeah.
I shouldn't commentate what he does. I have to focus on myself.
A lot. Ooh, a really fast start. We got a lot of spirits right at the beginning.
Oh, but I can't say
And
anything.
Cronin is just killing it with those chains. Holy cow!
Oh
We're only 15, like 20 seconds in. 25 seconds. And Cirrus responding with his own massive chains as well. Oh, but it's the first death to Cirrus already. That's
Bro,
what you
how?
expect from a really fast game like this.
Oh my god, look at that.
Squeeze through the balls. It's so annoying.
Rainbow C2 definitely helping Chen.
Hey, we're on
But
episode,
unfortunately
what, 30 something of Touhou now?
DX.
34 Touhou now.
That
So,
was
and
my
we
secret,
played the
but
games,
we'll say
we
that,
watched the anime.
this week was
I don't
intentional.
think I'm
Also,
touristing
we
anymore.
have to play 2 today.
Do we?
It's like 53.
Read the
FPS.
manga, read the novels.
Oh, I.
Changing delay in the middle. Ooh, that's the first bomb from Cirrus as well. Cronin taking a very nice lead at the beginning.
Really
Just
good.
one of those things, is just being able to maintain pressure
God
all the time.
damn.
Sirius really struggling at the beginning.
Nah, man, real talk though. Thank you guys for assisting me in this
That's
dive
another
down
boss
this rabbit
kill
hole,
from
man.
Cronin, giving Sirius that golden opportunity
Bro,
to level up
I don't
the
understand.
boss, but we won't get that opportunity.
I don't understand how Megatron was dodging like
is a real
all that
fast-paced
crazy.
matchup.
Oh, we
bullets,
get the
man.
little
Too
hug at the
fast-paced.
beginning. Let's go.
The POV thing. Which not commonly seen in Udall because the first spawn too fast.
But Ron's level 8 boss is definitely something that she wants to get at all costs because of the double chin.
Agreed.
It really helps out. To
Oh,
pressure.
is that my Discord?
It's calling me. On Discord.
Oh, but we're already starting off with the chains yet again. So many spirits on Sirius's screen.
Imagine being so locked in and someone's calling you on Discord.
I remember that I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb.
Incredible.
Oh no,
Again?
we'll get surprise Discord sounds.
That's incredible.
No idea if stream hears that not,
guess we'll just
but
have
if
to
they
hope
do,
and
they will
pray.
just hear like a.
That must be so distracting, man. Aye.
Oh no,
No, yeah.
that's the first bomb from Sirius, just trying to keep his barrier up.
This is just OST.
Thankfully, able to get enough meter to get that barrier.
Hey, we
back
did
very
the
quickly.
Touhou Nokia remix, no?
Stream mode, yeah, I accidentally turn off stream mode.
Oh, there he is. There's our Foxboy kit.
No, I didn't
Welcome. Oh, that's the first death from Tronin. Look, you get your wish. You get to see some Ron gameplay.
Can I kill the boss, thank you? I think so.
The pressure on both sides is absolutely insane. My goodness.
That's what I'm
another
saying.
bomb
Like
popped
how
from Sirius. Cronin.
I'm trying to
with
see,
the bomb
right?
lead, but Sirius
But
with
I
the
don't know
bomb.
what you're dodging.
Oh, and that's the
Crazy. Oh my
right.
God,
That is
wow.
the first loss of the round from Cronin. So now we are even.
I
Backs
mean,
into a
most of
bullet.
it's not.
Boss level.
You have a
is
shield,
really low.
okay.
Oh my. A level 3 boss. Level 4.
Oh yeah, how does this work? Is it
Not
same
read
PC?
that hard and actually use my bombs.
You don't lose in one hit.
Don't
Right.
actually Just chain a boss. Oh my god.
Oh no!
Okay.
G's so
That's
too
the
good.
worst thing.
Oh, okay,
for Ron
okay,
is
okay.
actually chaining a boss. You're only at level 4.
At least Rabi's level 3, but I want my.
No, the Discord stream pro.
Oh yeah, like I can see the damage being delivered. Okay.
we're back.
Yup. We're back in gaming.
Oh, and that's first life lost for Sirius over there. Trying to
Yeah.
Getting his barrier back, he'll get it pretty easily.
This game looks difficult, man.
Oh yeah, that chin is doing so little pressure with the level 3, level 4 boss.
Alright, I've been looking at Yukari.
Sorry,
I
if I
ran
got a
this entire
free
time.
Oh,
boss
and
on
that's
that
That's how
account,
it's
another-
going.
Wait,
it was
I
only a
couldn't tell.
C3.
Yeah, that's another another chained boss.
No, it was a manual boss. It only chained a
Was
C3.
manual? Okay, good, thank you.
I was
Yeah,
glad you're
yeah.
here.
Like,
was
how
about to
are
say-
you
glad you're here on the
choosing what to
commentary as
commentate
well.
on, man?
I have view stream, but oh no, I don't have a moderator chat. So I have to. It has to sit there. Thank you.
Yeah, to commentate on a match takes so much experience, bro. Obviously, right? But
Can you, like,
it is
kill the
pretty
boss so I
crazy.
can like send over a new boss. So that would be.
No.
very
I can't even
nice.
take my eyes off the screen lest I miss something.
Oh god.
That's the second bomb from Sirius. It's not looking good. Cronin has the lead very much.
I
so.
feel like you're doing a good job.
And that pressure still incredible.
Oof.
I didn't even see that.
I can't even see him. Just to breathe on Sirius. He's got forced to use his last bomb.
That's really
Thrown
bad
in with the
service.
bomb lead and the life lead.
He managed to recover.
Sirius is gonna need a miracle, which is likely not going to happen because he's facing Tronin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. That is the first game to Tronin.
What did I miss? What's
Bonza in the
happened?
right corner.
Average
What is
reaction.
happening?
Ah,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. If you'd like, I can help explain how this game works
Oh, here we go.
between the next game or so. Because this is best of 5, so it's the first of 3. So we got some time.
So, delete that message. This game, and also remember to put on do not disturb this time. Let's go.
Yeah. Do that while you have the chance.
And also update the score flag. Where I get I have 1 point. Hold it.
Okay.
Well then,
Alrighty, so
I could.
yeah, the basics are
I want to
you
do a
shoot
round round
you
with
shoot
some
enemies to collect meter, and then you use that meter to send attacks to your opponent.
action. So gotta update the thing real fast. Double tonight.
A C2 is a special ability that happens on your screen unless you're Mursa or Chiari. C3 is an EX attack, and then C4 is a boss attack. However, the main thing that you need to pay attention to kind of understand
I'm actually
what's
so
going
curious
on
to
is
see what the PS5
spirits.
controls are going to
Come
be.
on.
So the way it works is that when you kill enemies, it will create spirits on the other screen, and then when you kill those spirits, it will create more spirits as well as EX for the opponent's screen.
Okay.
What did you miss? You missed the
But
first.
essentially, you just want to focus on
game
your own
Tronin.
side, right?
So now
You don't
we
really
have,
look at the other
Sanai,
side.
Sanai mirror match. So yeah,
Ve-
spirits.
Very fast-paced match.
Yeah, spirits get activated when they touch your aura or your scope, and that is the blue area that appears when you charge. And when they've been activated, they stop in place and their health is reduced, making them easy to kill. And that helps with chaining. And the way chaining works is that whenever an enemy dies, it leaves behind that kind of reddish-brown bubble explosion, and that damages other enemies. And so every enemy on screen is a potential like domino that can
Right, onto the other side.
activate other enemies and kill them. And the bigger the chain is, and the more spirits in your chain, the more stuff gets sent over to your opponent, including and not limited to free C3 attacks that happen automatically, as well as
Flippin'
free
heck.
boss attacks.
Flipping egg.
And so, when you see a lot of spirits on screen, that's how you know
Well,
that there is a lot of
okay,
potential energy for a big chain, and then lots of stuff to be sent over. So you can see all the spirits on, all the spirits on Sirius's screen that he was able to kill, and that was able to send over a C3.
Damn.
And so, if you
Yo,
think
hello,
like
Zara, how's it going?
Puyo
Welcome,
or
welcome.
Tetris,
Nah.
Oh
or
no.
you play well and you send junk over to the opponent's screen, it's similar
Oh
to
my
that.
God.
However, in this game, what's unique is that the junk that you send over can be used to your advantage.
Right.
So things can just snowball.
Those
out
are
of
spirits,
control
yeah?
very fast and very easily. So that's the general gist. So basically, the more spirits you see on screen, the more stuff that
Okay.
is going to happen very soon.
The green things. Okay.
Sanai is like her Sanai C2 is.
Oh,
Like,
there's
yeah,
four
somehow
types.
And then
Work is really
Sanai
good
is
at
very,
keeping
very
all
good at
this.
chaining because of her C2. Her C2 is the frogs. Oh, that's the first death to Cirrus on the second round of this.
That's the
Pure white spirits, green auto spirits, red wolf spirits, and blue eagle spirits. Okay.
And then you also have your boss level and your EX level down at the bottom of the screen. You level this up by just manually sending bosses in C3s.
I can actually get the boss. Let's go.
See, both players have chosen rain card. So what that does is all the bullets that ooh, that's the first death from Tronin on this round. Cirrus still has a chance. Yeah, okay. Back to rain card. What that does is all the bullets that come from killing the normal enemies and spirits, usually pellets, but also the Skittles as well. What they do is what the rain card does is it slows those down, and you definitely want that as Sanai because her non-spell shoots a lot of fast-moving pellets, which can be reflected back from enemy kills and chains. Yeah, the really small bullets, the pellets. Though, if those are caught in enemy kill explosions, they're erased and sent over to the opponent's screen.
Bloody hell, man.
Oh, Shane bombing?
Yeah, I really love this game because of how much closer it is to PODD
Nope.
than POFE. Because in PODD, chaining and spirits was
GG's,
everything.
GG's.
That was the main thing that you did to win, and that is the second game to Tronin. We are 2-0.
Oh,
Oh, and we're
number-
seeing the rat.
who do I
So,
use against the
oh,
rats?
nice. Nazreen time.
This is interesting.
What number was this again? Was it 19?
The ultimate Nasrin Shihar match? Nah. What about Rat Mirror?
Oh god.
There it is. Let's see. 19, number 19.
I want
Cheese
Aura
can
Radius,
eat,
but I also
of
really
course,
want
yeah.
this card.
We need to see how this goes.
Yo, hello, Zon. How's it
You're
going? The
doing
rat is
rain.
here.
She's
Or
disappeared.
Mirror
Radius.
match again.
Is that what we're going with?
Oh, different spell cards, so.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Also, are you gonna update the score?
Yep.
It's 2-1 now. Or, I mean, 2-0.
Yeah, I gotta update
1-0.
everything. Play what score? Because someone thought it was a good idea to make this a best of 5 instead of best of 3.
I mean, this is gonna be rather quick.
I mean, these matches have been very quick because it's you two playing.
Yeah. And also not really stalled matchup. Like, we could have played like Mercer Mirror every match and that would be like half an hour only for this game.
Yeah. Here we have
Oh, right,
the
right.
rain card as seen in previous matches.
Oh, look at these.
And
Okay.
we have the Aura Radius card.
Bloody
for,
hell, that's a rain card, yeah?
Cirrus. You can kind of see the difference with how big Cirrus's scope is compared to Tronin's. And Nazrin definitely needs that because her scope is very small and does not protect her very well.
Accidentally killed the non. Why do you do so much damage, Nasser?
Oh yeah, Nazrin! You would not expect Nazrin to be a boss killer, but her C1
Yeah,
does
she is, yeah.
crazy damage.
What's her shot in general? Oh my.
Oh my god.
Yep,
What are you
yeah.
doing?
Damn.
As you can see,
Wow, stalling matchup.
Cirrus greeting for that,
I'm just
taking
getting
advantage
my
of
boss.
that quick boss to send another one and level that up.
Well, might as well stall as well.
Ooh, and then Nazrin is also a monster when it comes to chaining because of her C2. What it does is it instantly kills all activated spirits on screen. And so you can see
Oh.
them liberally using that to just eviscerate everything and send over multiple C3s.
That's not good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, the C2 is the yellow circle.
Krim,
that
your
you
commentary is actually very
stand
helpful,
out.
especially for me who's never played this game.
And the C2 also gives iframes. It gives like a half second of iframes, so you can
Yeah, look at
go through.
look at Megatron inside. Oh my god.
A small bind. If you find
Okay, now
yourself
look
in
at
that, you
Sarah's
can
side.
use the C2 to,
Just like
get
that,
through
the
what
table's
would
turned.
normally be a hit. Yeah. So yeah, Nazareth an absolute monster at chaining.
Yeah, literally.
Like, people that like does
Yeah.
not really know
Yeah, you can see
this game.
3 C3s in a row from Cirrus just from the C2.
Flippin' heck.
Oh, I did that. React fast.
Oh, and that's the first death from Tronin.
Can I just...
Will Cirrus finally get a point? It's a little early to tell, but he is the lead right now.
Oh god, what is happening here?
Oh yes, that is how. Yes, the walls. That is how you. That is how you get your opponent is by creating walls. And the way you do that is
Right.
with the chaining. Because you can't.
Bloody. Oh, no.
You
Oh,
cannot
the
adequately
super.
pressure your opponent with just your
Bomb.
meter alone. You have to use the spirits. You have to use the chains.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's this first death from Cirrus. And Discord has frozen once again.
Oh my god, my Discord just
And
would
we're
not
back.
open up yesterday, man. So
Nope,
annoying.
there was enough time for me to see the first death,
Ah.
the first round loss for Cirrus.
Where's the camera when you
Cronin
need it?
taking the lead yet again.
This matchup is like later on you just spam C2 5 frames. There's also so many eagle bullets on the screen. But because
yeah.
of the Hisami card, they're not as fast.
Yeah, that is one change from balance
Right.
we're playing on. Is the bullets from spirits are also affected by rain car, where in vanilla they're not.
Short
Okay.
with my old main.
Cirrus is definitely putting up a fight.
Yeah.
He had that lead at the beginning. But things can quickly turn around at a moment's notice. Just one bad play can spell disaster.
But one thing to note is that I also managed to get one more boss
Oh,
over.
Tronin's old main was Nazarin
Ah,
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
That's what he was referring to.
Damn.
Yeah. I have a boss level above Ceres right now, which is good for me.
You can see just the back and forth. And the cap for how many enemies are allowed to be on screen is super high, so you can just keep going over and over. You can just keep building if both players are playing aggressively. We're at the 200-second mark,
this is
so that is the first third of the
Intense to watch, man. I can't even
round
imagine. It's intense to watch. I can't even imagine active commentary on it.
Ooh, and that is
Which is
the
what you're doing, Krim. Bloody
first
hell.
bomb from Cirrus. Pretty late into the match. The Tronin has a tiny bomb lead right now.
Oh.
Oh, and that's the
Yeah,
first death
bye-bye.
from Cirrus as well. That's very unfortunate. Tronin now having a massive lead with the life lead and the bomb lead.
But how greedy
Should be
am I?
GG soon, I guess.
Oh, he's greeting for the boss, and he gets it.
2 levels above Ceres right now.
Oh,
getting too many
yeah.
automatic bosses.
Cirrus behind on basically every front right now.
Nazarene boss on high level has some really fast bullets, which I've noticed is like Natsu doesn't have good
Oh.
scope, so fastballs
And there
is
you
really
have it.
dangerous.
Cronin is the victor of winners finals.
Very nice. Very nice. God damn, man, like Mega Shonen. Good
GG's.
play by everyone here, man.
GG's.
Ceres, Mega Shonen, Krim, thank you so much for the commentary, man.
The other two are
Damn.
here.
Very, very, very nice.
They better be.
Versus, man. Versus. So Versus is local play only, right? I didn't see the menu actually. Is it online as well, or is it
yes.
local
This
only?
game is hot potato.
Yeah,
and each time
right. As you
when
mentioned.
you pass the hot potato, it gets bigger and more hot.
So to
Crazy. This is online. Okay, this one is actually online. All right. Lovely. Krim, thank you so much, man. Thank you for requesting this. Thank you for your hard work and commentating that as well. Very, very fun to watch it from, like, you know, that kind of perspective, man. Appreciate it big time. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff there. All right. Here we go. Guys, it's football season. It's World Cup fever right now. So let's go. We have Touhou Soccer 2 Shots Part 2. All right. Lovely, lovely. We watched a bit of these, man. These have been great, bro. Yeah. You know, team countries basically. Oh, really? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, wait, what? This is not actually Touhou Soccer 2. Oh, it's an expansion pack. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, yeah, unlucky. Oh, my God. Okay, then, let's go. Yeah, these have been freaking hilarious, man. I love these. My gap barrier. Okay. Goal! Yeah. Oh my. Did not get comment. What the heck? Nice. Oi. Oh, really? Oh my God, Lord, she looks unhinged. And he needs a flange meant to look like that, to be fair. Yeah. Whee! Ah. Oh my God, okay then. Seiho jump scare. Sheep, actually, let's go. What in the avatar? Beautiful, beautiful. Hey. Oh, okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Is that Rinosuke? Matter what? Oh my god. Nice combination. What in the Gintama is happening here, bro? He does not have all that. Oh, hey. Damn. This is outrageous. Yeah, he's still the commentator for his own goals, man. Oh my god. The steel chair! Bro, what is this game? Oh my god. Oh, I see, I see. Wait, da 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 da. Oh lordy. Alice. Is that Alice? That's not Alice. No, it is Alice. Yeah, it is, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's men. Oh. Oh, Alice. Okay. That the other one's men. Okay, cool. That's why there's all poison everywhere. Yeah. Oh, this is part 3 now. Okay. Oh, who's this? Actually kick the mic. God damn. Right, the Prison River Sisters. Yeah, the musicians. Oh my. Goddess Descent. The battle ball, like they can't keep the ball. God damn. Oh, Yuka and Nima, okay. Bloody hell. Oh my god. Excuse me? One is not like the rest of these. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, excuse me? What? Oh my god. What? That was pretty sick though, I can't lie. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my. Go see Dreamu. Tell see Dreamu. Yeah. Welcome back, Dalit. Yeah. I saw that. Oh god. Oh no. Poor Wriggle. You gotta eat. Bye bye. There goes the earth. Incredible. Life is dead. What a track. The sisters, let's go. Flippin' heck, man. This has been incredible. Ha. Ran time. Oh, nice. Ran and Chen. And you... Oh my. All three of them. Oh my god. He straight up used a hand, guys. You know, gotta hand it to the creativity of this game, man. I must say. Ah! Oh, another great track. Who is that? Oh my god, who is that? What the hell? What I hear saying Yami no Chikara or something, bro. Mima! Oh, okay, she is Marisa's teacher after all. Damn. Hey, unfortunately, I don't know her like that, man. Oh my god. I think the world got blasted away, bro. Bye-bye, Yukari. Alright, here we go. Master Spark. Master what? What in the He-Man? Oh my god. Like master, like student, I guess. Bruh. Oh, goodbye to the audience. Wait. That was that. Okay. For the sake of aura, come on, man. Sacrifices must be made. Whew. Oh my lord, is this safe to show? Oh my. Bruh. Bruh. Never change, Touhou Soccer, never change. All right. Lovely. Guys, it looks like we're going to end off the clip section on that. We had incredible reading. We had hilarious soccer as well. And we had some competitive Touhou versus gameplay commentated by Krim. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it big time. All right. I don't know if it's possible for them to. Oh, man. All right, guys, we are now going to go on to the Twitch music section. So I will see you over there. Give me like 5-10 minutes to go get set up. And I'll catch you there in a bit. All right. Shabir, Velo City, and I'll see you guys over on Twitch in a few minutes. Peace. Bye-bye, everyone. I'll catch you in a bit. Otu.